Welcome to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where this crowd has been in since early in the day, saying you know it, you tell the story, you tell the whole world that this is Bear territory. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. He wants to change this route. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
They'll run play action. Rush is on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Corners are going to bail. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it out fast. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moore. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Finds the back and leaves it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Golden Bears are on the move. Trying to get the edge on the right. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Going for it all. Touchdown, Cal! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Using his legs, it's Moore. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Corner's going to give them room. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When we were throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Brown wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
The give to the tailback. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too.
It's a seam wide open. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, the inside, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Golden Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. The toss to the outside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Diego State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 21 to Colorado State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Moore. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to the running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue
job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And the extra point is good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it on the outside. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Brown wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Duke. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Kane. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Brown will throw it. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can...
Lots of running room. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Golden Bear. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for goal position.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. These corners backing off a bit. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun. Makes the grab. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. This defense will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd down, going up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Rides the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Quarterback may change this route. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Cal! And that one will give him the lead.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got a man, it's Anthony. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Gives it on the option. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Unleashes one. And the timing just a hair off.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He's got it! And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Looking to the end zone. Punch it out of the air. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, you've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rush defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the single back. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brown will throw it. Fires to the right. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's King. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the tight end. He's got it.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Moore. Gets it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Might as well give it to him again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Makes the catch. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Blue Devils come to the line needing just inches for the first down. The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Moore. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game.
Timeout, California.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's a flea flicker. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Brown wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down